For so many Americans, building a new construction home is part of the American dream, where you can imagine yourself and your family living and loving the home for years to come. And in the current real estate market we find ourselves in, when inventory levels are so low nationwide, new construction looks really good because trying to battle against so many other buyers in a low inventory market is a really hard thing to do. So the idea of building your dream home exactly the way you want it and not having to fight off other buyers to get your dream home is really appealing to so many people. It's why so many people are buying new construction homes today. But before you sign that contract and put down that deposit, there are things you need to know so that you won't regret those decisions made later. In this video, we want to help you save time, money, and frustration when building your new home by sharing with you the top mistakes that new home buyers make. And make sure you stick around to the end so you have a better understanding of the new construction process and that you won't be making those mistakes and having those regrets when building your new home. All right, let's dive right in. Mistake number one is not thinking through your floor plan. Picking out all the colors and the tile and the backsplash and all of that is really fun, but if you're not thinking through the proper layout, design, and floor plan, you're gonna regret that later. You've got to think more than just the bedrooms and bathrooms. You want to think through the flow of the house. How will you use the house? Do you need a home office? Are you homeschooling the kids? Things like designs and flooring and paint can always be updated later, but it's really challenging to update the floor plan. If at all possible, my best advice here is to go through the different floor plans by the builder in that neighborhood. If the model in that neighborhood doesn't have the floor plan you're looking at, see if there's another one you can get into. You might have to drive 30-40 minutes to get there, but I promise you it's way better for you to actually feel the floor plan as opposed to just looking at it on a drawing. All right, moving on. Mistake number two is picking the wrong location. It's a common saying in real estate, but location, location, location. No matter how beautiful the home is, if it's in the wrong location, it could bring down the value of the home in the long term. Obviously, everyone wants a safe neighborhood, but consider other things like location to the schools and nearby amenities and attractions or highway access. If you find that a builder is having a hard time selling certain lots or properties in a neighborhood, it could be the location that's giving them trouble. All right, moving on. Mistake number three is going overboard with your budget. It's easy to look at the model home and say, oh, I want everything here, or to look at the other homes in the neighborhood and want to keep up with the Joneses, but make sure you're staying within your budget. A good realtor and loan officer should be able to guide you into knowing where you want to be in your budget and keeping you within those parameters. When buying new construction, it's typically going to be a little bit higher cost per square foot than buying a resale home already. So make sure you know exactly where you want to be with your monthly budget and make your decisions on the build of the home to fit within that price range. Now, on the flip side, that brings us to number four, which is not splurging on the things that matter. Buying a home is a huge purchase, and when you're sitting with that sales rep of a new builder, it's easy to see those costs go up, and up. So while you may want the top hardwood flooring now or that beautiful tiled bathroom, and it's important to know that some of the cosmetic finishes, you can save up and do those things later, but the structural components of the house are a lot more difficult to change later. So yes, it's gonna be thousands of more dollars to get a basement now, or to change the ceilings from 8 feet to 9 or 10 feet. But those are things you can't change later. You can't dig under the house later and pour a new foundation. You can't raise the ceilings in the house by lifting the whole house higher up. So if you are gonna splurge, I recommend splurging on the structural items that'll give you the best feel and the most space on the home, and save up for the cosmetic items later. Okay, mistake number five is getting an impractical kitchen design. Now, if you're choosing a design from a production builder like a Fisher Homes or Dries Homes here in the Cincinnati area, most of these designs are gonna make a lot of sense. But if you're building a custom home, you need to watch out for a few mistakes you might make with your kitchen design. The functionality of your kitchen should be one of the most important components you consider when building a home. The kitchen is, after all, the heart of the home. Consider features such as a kitchen island, butler's pantry, and ways to maximize your cabinet storage. And don't forget to add tons of outlets. Additionally, the placement of your appliances can also make or break your kitchen design. For instance, the sink should be near the dishwasher. You don't want to be rinsing plates and dishes in the sink and then have to carry them across the kitchen to the dishwasher. That just wouldn't make sense. So make sure you're picking a kitchen design that is practical. Okay, mistake number 6 that people make when buying a house is picking the wrong material selections. Now, obviously, this still pertains to your budget and you want to stay within your budget, but you want to think about the long-term wear of these materials. An example might be light-colored carpet that could discolor easily over time. And you want to think about those high-traffic areas like the entryways and living spaces. Ask your builder about the most durable and scratch-resistant materials. That's going to pay off for you in the long run. All right, mistake number 7 is going too bold with your design selections. Trends come and go. I mean, who didn't love a good denim overall in the 90s? But when it comes to your house, it's safest to stay with neutral colors and selections. Going more neutral with your flooring, your paint, your cabinetry allows you to still make bold choices with pops of design, but those things can be interchangeable. How many houses do you see today with that shag orange carpet from the 70s? Not a ton, right? So stick more neutral with your selections because you can always add art and pops of boldness here and there in the house. When it comes to resale of the house, you're gonna thank me. That brings us to mistake number 8, which is not enough lighting. Lighting plays a huge role in the overall look and feel of your home. This includes natural and artificial lighting. Make sure that your home has lots of natural lighting. Oversized windows and skylights will make your home appear more open and inviting. And in darker spaces such as the basement and bathroom, consider adding extra recessed lighting. You'll never regret adding lots of lighting into your home. All right, mistake number 9 is forgetting about storage needs. Let's be honest, we all need a little bit of extra storage space. So being sure the design of your home will allow you to store seasonal decorations and those extra items that accumulate is a decision you won't regret in the future. So if you have the basement where you can finish part of it, but leave part of it as unfinished storage space, that's really helpful. Or if you can splurge and get that 3-car garage, you probably won't regret it going forward. All right, lastly, our 10th and final mistake that a lot of people make when building a home is not planning for the future. Yes, you're super excited to get and move into the home now, but there might be some things down the road that you want that you can plan for now. Let's say you plan on finishing that basement or an outdoor living area. Be sure to talk through those ideas with the builders now so that they can prep for the plumbing, the electric, because it's a lot easier to do that now and costlier to do it in the future. All right, guys, there you have it, my top 10 mistakes I hope you avoid before building your dream home. Do you guys agree with this list, or what did I miss? Leave a comment down below. If you found this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to join the Sztanyo Clanyo. And of course, if you are looking to build a new home in the Cincinnati or Northern Kentucky area, we at Team Sztanyo would love to be your realtor of choice. Email us at info@teamsztanyo.com. We've got tons of great content on this channel about builders in the area and different neighborhoods for you to explore, so be sure to click on this video right here for more great content. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Hooday, and we'll see you next time.